What's going on, guys? MajorRushMore here, otherwise known as Simon. Hi, how's it going? It's now January the 2nd, Friday. It's almost 10 a.m. and I am still in bed. I'm just about to get up, do my routine, go and get some breakfast and start my day. Yeah, just a recap on yesterday. Uploaded a video. It was like an hour and 15 minutes long, almost. And yeah, I'm happy to get it out there. I read some of the comments. Well, I read all the comments. A couple of real ones left some comments, left some likes and all that. So I see there are some people who watch the video and don't interact at all. Like, they just consume and they don't press the like or dislike button or comment or anything. So I don't get any feedback. So please, even if you're a hater, leave some feedback. It's perfectly fine. I'll use any hate to motivate myself. So it's all good. Free reign, open license. Go ahead. It's all good. But thank you for those who left the comments. I'm gonna class it as it was a positive result, a positive feedback. Today now is much the same. It's not a bank holiday today. I'm just going to do the same, go through my routine, get my breakfast, do some work, get some lunch, do some more work, get my dinner, chill out, spend some time with the family, play some games, and yeah, watch, rinse and repeat basically. I'm not going to go into the chemist today. I think I'm going to leave it until Sunday to go in, because then I'll have 7 days a week, 7 days in a week. At the end of the week, I'll go in on Sunday evening just before the chemist closes and get the receipt printed off, the weight machine receipt printed off, and then I'll have a good starting point. So I'm going to use the 28 stone 3 pounds that I got in the hospital as the ultimate starting point, and I'm going to see how that goes. Like last night, I went to bed at about 11:30, I think it was, and I was playing games like for about 2 hours before that. I had intended on going to bed before that, but just so I could avoid hunger pangs. Now, when I was gaming, I was getting the hunger pangs badly, and I was just constantly thinking of food, and I just had to keep sipping on water. You know what I mean? I was just like, oh my god, this is the time. It's me. It's like me going through cold turkey or something like that. That's around the time when I'd be raiding the fridge or raiding the pantry and just getting snacks and junk food, and. So I'm glad that I resisted. And yeah, I've lasted all this length. So the last thing I had to eat last night would have been, what would it have been? It would have been an apple while I was editing the video. And yeah, so that was like, I'm going to say 8 o'clock, something like that. So yeah, so I've gone 12 hours without food. I'm really looking for, even though I'm not hungry, I don't feel hungry at the moment. I feel very thirsty, all right. I'm going to get up and I'm going to make the porridge and look forward to that. That should keep me going for well until like 2 o'clock. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next segment. All right, for breakfast, I'm going to bring the dogs down the lane, stretch the legs a bit, get some circulation going through the legs. So nice fresh day. It's 2 degrees Celsius. Get some of that cool air through my lungs as well at the same time. So yeah, let's see, can we flip the camera somehow here? I've given the signal. There he goes. And there he goes. Yeah, it's from my door where I started, when you saw me at my front door, down to the bottom of the lane here, down to the road. Exactly 100 meters, would you believe? Which is crazy. So if I done that up and down twice, I'm out walking a lap on an Olympic track. There you go. But I'm only doing it once at the moment. Yeah. The dogs like coming down here to mark their territory. It is pretty cold. But it's all good. Wake you up, kickstart metabolism. Let's see if we have any post. No post. Where's the camera? Can you see that? No? No post. have going on. Ew. What are you doing? Have any words of wisdom for today's camp? Any words of wisdom, Scamp? No? Toby? You just want to piss on the ground, okay. You marking your territory, Toby? Toby? You don't know you're famous, don't you? Come on, Scamp, don't go on that road now, that's the end of the territory. He tries to sneak down, he's smelling all the dogs down the road. Toby, you're pissing again. That's it. I don't know if you see off yonder Mount Leinster, shrouded in clouds. Oh my god, my watch is... What's my watch think I'm saying here? Women's golf? I didn't mention anything about women's golf. Anyway, come on, time to go. Come on. Let's go. Come on, not Scamp, no, come on, time to go this way now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Right, oh, it's getting bitterly cold now. Woo. Bit of wind chill factor going on here. Right, back up to the house now and get that porridge going and warm myself back up a bit. Talk to you then. Alright, so it's been a long time since I done porridge or oats, so it's saying on the side of the bag here, I'm going to cook it in the microwave, so it's telling me 1 cup, half a cup, 40 grams of Flavin's Progress Oatlets with 1 cup of cold water or milk. So I'm going to go with the milk, so let's see what it looks like. Oh my god, I can't open it. Ah no, watch, will you stop? Watch is adding wine. I can't open it. Oh my god. There we go. Some tape on it. Right. Instead of half a cup, that's my cup. I don't know. A cup is probably something totally different, but let's see. Half a cup. Doesn't seem like a whole lot in that there. Let's see what it looks like in the bowl. 9. That's what it looks like in the bowl. That doesn't feel like enough. It's for the size of my fist. I'm going to throw a small bit extra because I'm slightly big boned. That'll be enough. Right, let's try that. At least tomorrow we'll know how I need to adjust it. Now it's saying a whole cup of milk. So let's see. That'll be enough there on that. Do this without dripping it now is the main thing. Seems like a lot of milk. Seems like a lot of milk in that. Right, now time to put that in the microwave for 2.5 minutes, so bear with me. Seems like there's a lot of milk in that, but it's... I assume it's going to... The oats are going to soak up a lot of it and expand, etc. So it remains to be seen. And my glass of water to go along with it, of course. It's a pint of water. That's my first pint of the day, so see how that goes. I didn't include the footage. I recorded some footage when I was in the supermarket yesterday buying all the groceries, etc. But I wasn't holding the camera up. I was holding it on the ground and I was commenting as I was going, and I was looking back when I was editing the video and I was like, it's not great. The video's long enough as it is, and who wants to look at the floor while I'm shopping? So, but one of the things I picked up was a new jar of honey. But a lot of the stuff I had picked up was we already had it at home. I should have looked, you know, waste not, want not. So I picked up a new jar of honey without realizing that we already had one at home. So might as well use that up before digging into the other one. You know? Yeah, so I'm looking forward to this. I'm not particularly hungry or anything like that, which I'm very surprised about. So yeah, I want to dig in. So once it comes in, I'll stir it up, and or I'll drizzle some honey into it, and then I'll stir it up. And if it's too hot, like 2.5 minutes feels a bit excessive. There's 50 seconds left. If that's too hot, I'm gonna just pour a bit of cold milk into it as well, just to cool it down a bit as well. And I did go through a phase of having porridge years ago. I just can't remember the exact way I used to heat it up or whatever. But yeah, it's the first bowl now for the every day for the next year. Pretty bland, but I think you can mix it up. Like there's all, like, you know, you can get blueberries, put blueberries in it. You can get chocolate chips and throw them into it. But I'm, you know, trying to steer away from chocolate. You know, various things, little bits of fruit, etc. But blueberry is probably a good choice. Maybe some raspberries or something like that. 10 seconds and we're almost there. Oh my god. Have me spoon at the ready. Okay, let's see. There we go. Very hot. Very, very hot. Oh, there's no placemat here. And oven gloves. It's a bit watery. A bit milky. It's not too bad actually. I think what I would do the next time now is just less milk. Right, let's put the honey into it. Not sure quite how much to put in here, but let's just do something like that. Oh, add a bit of sweetness. Now let's mix it up a bit. Oh. There's no grip on the placemat. Yeah, it's quite watery. It's not as firm as it probably should be, but let's see how it goes in terms of taste. Bang on. Bang on. Okay, and now I know. I think I have the right amount of porridge, and but not the right amount of milk. I need to put like about an inch less of milk in it, because it is quite what's the word I'm looking for? Quite saturated. It's good. It's warming me up. I can feel it's going to fill me up as well. So yeah, maybe a bit of fruit in it would be the way to go in future. Just to give you a little bit of extra little excitement in every bite. Well, you don't bite it, do you? It's every mouthful. Yeah, it's going down well. All right. Yep. Give it 9 out of 10. Deduct 1 point because I just put too much milk in it, but it's all good. I'm not going to record myself finishing the whole bowl here because the video will go on quite long, but I'm just giving you small little tidbits throughout my day just to have a video that I can edit together then at the end of the day. So I hope you like this style of format, and yeah. I'm going to, next what I'm going to do is, I think I'll go down to the shop and get myself a cappuccino. We do have one of those capsule type coffee things here, but
the cappuccino is too small in them. It's not big enough for me. I like a big, like 16 ounce or something like that. So I'm going to go down to the shop and just pick up a 16 ounce cappuccino and use that to start my day before I start work. So I'll talk to you in that segment. All right, time to go to the shop for a cappuccino. You're about to witness the power of the caddy now. Be prepared. Hold on to your hats. Hope this angle is okay on the camera. It's going to be a bit bouncy here now, sorry. Hopefully the the auto stabilization fixed the wobble on the camera, like, you know, when you're going over bumps and stuff. Yeah, the shop is only a couple of kilometers away. You could walk it if you're into that kind of thing, but I'm not into the walking and exercise yet. I think I'll give that a miss until the next year, as long as I hit my target. Now, off we go. Yeah, I was just talking to the wife there. The wife was just saying to me, why don't I just make a cappuccino at home? We have the little capsule, little pod machine, Yoka. It's just not the same quality, I don't think. You know, it uses that whatever that you know, crappy milk is. I don't know what it's called. It's like 3 letters. Like, is it like UHG milk or something? I don't know. But anyway, so I said to her, why don't we just buy a proper coffee machine? You know, the one that can do everything. Then maybe I wouldn't have to go to the shop. Like, she says I'm only going down to spend like, what is it, €3 or €4 on the cappuccino, like, because you know, you can't be complaining about that. Like, and she said, what's the bother of going to the shop? I said, I don't mind going to the shop at all, like, you know what I mean? It's just down the road here. But yeah, I was often thinking about getting an electric bike. Do you see those they're called, I'm not saying electric, I'm saying electric. They're a brand of electric bike, and I was looking at them there. I was thinking of getting one for Christmas, but there's a weight limit on it that I far exceed, so maybe next Christmas I can get one of those, if I get to hit my target beyond, you know, then start doing exercise in the new year. New year, new me, go, go, go! Yeah, so not too far to go to the shop here now. Oh, I need to slow down. I just realised, I hope you can't see my speedo on the camera. There's a 60km/h limit on this road. I almost forgot. You'd be surprised. There could be a guard speed check down here in the ditch waiting for you. You never know. Oh yeah. Is it now? I think it's about, if my memory serves correctly, we've just done 3 kilometers down to here, down to this crossroad. This used to be my local pub in here on the left. They closed it down and now it's turned into apartments, which is a crying shame. I used to enjoy going in there for a few games of pool. But that was years ago. But there is another pub up in the village which has a pool table now, so maybe I should start going there and giving that a whirl as well, because I used to enjoy going out for a few drinks and playing a few games of pool. Maybe I'll get back into that. Almost up here now at the shop, just a couple of 100 meters to go. Get me cappuccino. Here we are. It's crazy because before, like all last year, every day I came down to this shop at this time and I would spend like €30 a day, like buying rolls and junk food and drinks, and you know, just wasting money. Not wasting, I mean, it was put to good use in that respect. But alright, so back from the shop now. part into the direct sunlight, so that's why you have the big shadow from it. Why is that all going white and interesting? The way my all face is all lighting up there like that. Maybe I just pull this down like that, maybe. Yeah. So you can see the outline of the camera there as well. That camera mounting that I have is so versatile. It's unbelievable how good it is. Don't know why my shirt is all lighting up like it's going white or something. Anyway, it's because I'm in the direct sunlight, I guess. But yeah, got me 16-ounce cappuccino in my local shop. So cheers. See the neighbour's dog in my yard as well, little fucker. Anyway, yeah, have to have a cappuccino once a day just to give me that kick I need. Like, you know, I'm a firm believer in starting your metabolism. It all starts for me with the first splash of water on my face in the morning. Wake me up a bit. Then get a nice cold glass of water. Go to the fridge. We've one of them American style fridges with the ice cubes and the chilled water in it. So go there and get a decent sized glass of that and just drink it, and it's, you just feel the coldness going down through your body. Just really wakes you up. Bring the dogs down to the bottom of the yard, then just to circulate, get the blood circulating in my legs. If you saw my video yesterday, I have lymphedema in my legs, like the swollen legs, terrible. But you need to get the blood circulation going as well, and you know, so. But the coffee then as well on top of that, just to kickstart the old noggin as well. You know, I just find it massively helpful ever since I started in this years ago. Oh yeah, nice big gulp. I actually need to go back down to the shop because I forgot to do something, so I just said I'd drink the coffee before I do that. Weird effect on my shirt here while the sun is adjusting or whatever's going on in the back, and the trees are swaying, casting shadows, and it's weird looking. I'm not wearing a luminous shirt, I tell you, I promise. Do you guys drink cappuccino or drink coffee or any form of it? Let me know in the comments. What's your favorite brand, or what's your thing to kickstart your day? Do you have a particular routine that you go through? Because I'm sure I'm not the only one. Oh, that's nice now. You know, some people like to take their time over their coffee and savor it. My wife in particular is like, she savors it. She makes it last like about half an hour. I don't know how it stays warm, but that's the way she drinks it. Here I know I'm just trying to optimize the length of the video segments, so I'm taking big swigs here. Because the next segment I do will be where I'm at my computer, telling you a bit about what I'm going to do today, what my agenda is in work. And I don't know, maybe some of you guys find that interesting, maybe not, but I'll throw it in there and see what the feedback is like, you know. So here we go, last mouthful. Oh, great stuff. Right, talk to you in the next part. Okay, so here I am. I'm about to start work for the day. I've just already checked the logs, checked the server metrics, etc. Just see is anything going on. All good. So first task I want to do is we are creating this booking form. So we have a marketing website, or this tenant of the software has a marketing website where they advertise their GP, doctor services, etc., and nurse services such as getting blood tests done. And once the user on that page clicks that they want to book the service, well, then they come through to this what's called the booking page, or the booking form here in the software. So they leave the doctor's website and they come into the software that we have for them. So it's just a simple form. It's optimized for mobile devices. Mainly the user is going to be on a mobile device, but we have it on for desktop and laptop computers here as well, that they can come in, and this is what it sees on this size of a screen. So I'm going to proceed, and then the patient is asked what do they want to book. So these are just some sample data that I have in the database. This is all on my local machine, so nothing that happens here goes into the live environment. So this is why I test locally and make my changes and see what happens here on this screen, and if I'm happy with it, then I commit that and deploy it up to the production server. So yeah, I'm going to select the blood test here and see these. Remember, this is all test data. So what test panel do I want? This would be like full blood count or diabetic test or whatever it would be, like, you know. So I'm just going to go ahead and click next on this. I'm just going to go through to get to the to the payment screen, which is what the part that I'm currently working on. So just going to select any old data here at all. The old classic John Doe email address, MajorRushMore +1 at gmail.com. So my email address is MajorRushMore at gmail.com if you want to contact me. However, if you see here, I have added +1. It's a nifty little trick that we use in software development. Anyone can use it. It's not just for software developers. But any email that's sent to MajorRushMore +1 at gmail.com will still come through to MajorRushMore at gmail.com. And I can have +1 million. You know, so it's a really useful way to test with different email accounts. And it's called Gmail aliasing. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and click next on that. I get a little preview. Okay, here's what's going on here. Right, okay, what's happening? Let me check. Okay, so that's the first little issue. So I'm going to go into my code editor. You're not seeing what I'm doing here, but let me just see, does this work? Sale, artisan, reverb, start. Not entirely sure that is going to fix it, but let's see. Okay, let me refresh, go through the process again. Test panel 1, pick the location or the clinic, choose today's date, choose this time. Mr. John Doe, email address MajorRushMore +2 at gmail.com. That'll still come through the MajorRushMore at gmail.com. Okay, now we have it. Yeah, so that little fix I put in place worked. It was, I don't want to bore you with the technical details, but now I want to enter in the card details. So what we're doing is these card details that we're entering in here, this section here on the right hand side that I'm currently completing. I'm trying to integrate with a third-party provider, a payment provider. So we provide the software for managing patients and GPs and doctors, and all sorts of craziness goes on there, but we don't manage the payments. We outsource the payments to a third party, and in this case it's called Dojo, which you see at the bottom of the screen. So I'm going to use one of their test credit cards here, and I don't know then. Let me just check their website and just see if they're test cards. So I'm testing. So I've already tested the successful credit card down here. But now I need to test for 3D secured. You know, when you make a purchase online and it prompts you for that you've approved it on your phone or whatever. Well, that's called 3D secure. So that's what I'm currently testing, and I'm looking at this test number here, 1096. Okay, so I'm going to come back here, and now I'm going to type in 1096, 1229, and 020. And then I'm going to click confirm booking. Now what I'm expecting to see is a pop-up that I've implemented for the 3D secure. So let's see, when I click it, does it work? Okay, so this is an issue that I noticed yesterday as well. There's some sort of issue on their side. That loading spinner is supposed to disappear and be replaced with the input like that you see, like, you know, have you verified on your account on your banking app or whatever. So that's obviously not working. So I'm going to have to figure out how to fix that. So I'm going to go in here to their go live checklist, and I also have other things to do here. I need to go through and check all these off. Test in the sandbox. I'm currently working through this step. Then I need to handle all of these, you know, basically make sure that I'm happy that I have all of these things done before we get the permission to go live with it. So that's my task for today. Go through this list and get it all approved and ready for production launch. So yeah, wish me luck, and yeah, just wanted to show you what I'm doing, and I'll talk to you in the next segment. All the best. Bye-bye. Sorry, chicken fillet. Mag, do you want any extra chicken fillets on? Do you want any extra chicken fillets on? One for me. That's the one I'm gonna have. Oh. My wife is giving me some instructions there. What are you saying? Right, what's the benefits? Quicker, is it? Quicker, is it? Wife is telling me they should be cooking it in the air fryer. What, Meg? Doesn't take as long in the air fryer. Right, I need to look up the instructions here to see what exactly I need to put these on for. Oh, it does have air fryer on this, yeah. Preheat the oven to 200 degrees C. I don't have it preheated, but probably should have done that first. And then place on a preheated baking tray. It's not preheated. 18 to 20 minutes approximately. I'll give it 25 minutes. My daughter's telling me that they go on for 50. At 200 degrees, yeah? Right. Let's set the old clock on it. Set a timer for 50 minutes from now.
50 minutes, counting down.
This is absolutely the best Christmas present of all time. I love it. I get so much use out of this Apple Watch. It's absolutely fantastic. Thoroughly recommended. And yeah, let's put this back. And yeah, we'll check back in. I keep looking in the wrong place. I should be looking at that green dot over there. I'll come back in 50 minutes to have those. So talk to you then.
Welcome to another edition of Cooking with Major.
No, joke. Right, let's get stuck in. Let's have a different knife today. The wife has told me she's ordered a knife sharpener and a dicer little thingamajig, so okay, this is already better, I can tell.
So I'll be just cut some about 3 to 4 nice slices of tomato, like so. Jesus, I can get professional at this. Right, and move those off to the side like so. Now, let's do with the cheese next, so we don't get emotional while chopping the onion. Here's the cheese we had yesterday, nice thick cut, like so. Put the rest away.
I don't know why I put on that accent. Okay, let's move that over there. Now we cut that in half, like so, and then we cut that into cubes, like so. Lovely. And move those aside. Move them into the frame there, so we have a nice little presentation going on there. Next, it's time for the onion. And we're going to take the skin off this time, and not be left with it, yes, like we were yesterday. Okay, it doesn't want to come off for some reason. Well, it's one of these. You know, I want that outer layer. Oh my God, come on, be nice to me. Don't make me look like an amateur here. Look, I'm gonna have to cut it because it's too time consuming. Get rid of that. Right, now, a couple of rings off here. Like so. Right, that's enough onion. Or is it? Waste not one. Not this where I cut my fingers now. No, I don't like doing that balancing act. No. Oh my God, that was close.
I could feel it getting close. Okay, let's move all the waste away. Now we can get to that outer skin there. Take it off, all that nastiness. And get rid of the core. I hate the core. I just do not like that. Okay, my back is killing me from leaning over. Let's hurry on. Let's move swiftly on here. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of the core, like so. Get rid of that. Get rid of the core. Get rid of the outer ring. Perfect. Get rid of the outer ring. Get rid of the core. Perfect. Now let's dice these up a bit. You can tell I like a lot of onion. There's a nice, gives it that nice little bit of texture, nice bit of taste. I like getting them as micro cube like as possible because get more surface area that way, I think. I don't know what it is, but I don't have a big knife now, so I can't get fancy with the chopping. You get the idea. Oh, matter moving the centering of my presentation here. Right. Okay, like I mean, that's enough. I mean, when I get that diced, I'll be doing it properly. So what we have here is we have the tomato, cheese, onion. We have some squeezable mayonnaise this time because the blobbing it on with the spoon was unnecessarily dirtying a spoon yesterday. And we have the sweet chili just to give it a bit of a tang. Okay, now let's move that away. I'll leave it there for a second. Right, now let's move that away. Do you think this was a professional cooking show or something, wouldn't you? Or would you? You have a little saucer, a little tortilla wrap. Oh, sorry, I need to chop my chicken. I'll do it on the wrap. It's just how I roll. Make sure not to cut through the tortilla, of course. Or the wrap. The chicken is cooked, isn't it? Ah yeah, nice and white. Okay, just break that up there as nice bite-sized pieces. Put it in the middle this time. And now I'm going to throw on the mayonnaise. Like so. I'm going to throw on the sweet chili. Like so. Not too much. Now, alarms going left, right, and center here. Just turn off the oven now. There's that another fillet cooking there as well for my daughter. Okay, next up is the tomato. Pile those on there. Get the nicest slices. So throw that last one in there just to be sure. Now let's drizzle on the onion. You gotta try this if you haven't tried it before. It's pretty simple. It's what I also made yesterday and what I'm also going to make tomorrow and the next day and the day after that. As much of that onion on there as possible. It is veg at the end of the day. Like a bit of onion. Probably a bit overkill on the onion. Now we just position those cubes of cheese in various strategic locations. Like so. You know, just they're all going to be combined anyway once I fold the wrap. Now, how do I fold the wrap is the question. Let's start with the sides this time. Let's bring that in there. Now that's... Oh, I'm getting out of the camera. Oh, I did cut through, look. Gotta be careful about that. Alright, that looks like the wrap is done. It's probably going to fall apart when I pick it up to eat it. But yeah, that's chicken fillet wrap with cheese, red onion, tomato, mayonnaise, and sweet chili. That's my staple lunch. So there you go. Talk to you next time. How's it going, everyone? Almost 7:30 in the evening here. This video today has been practically nothing but me eating, isn't it? Hasn't it? I was conscientious yesterday that the video was quite long. My daughter gave me a bit of feedback and said, bit too long now, bit too much. So I'm trying to purposely cut it down a bit. I have no idea what this one's going to end up at, but I'll get stuck in here to the dinner anyway. What we have here is shepherd's pie. So I'm just going to apply some salt and pepper and give it a whirl. Let's see how it goes. You have to have a bit of pepper on a shepherd's pie, I find. I like a good bit of pepper on it. Still sizzling away. I'm either taking it out of the oven, so I'm hoping it's not too hot now, but remains to be seen. Here we go. I'm going to burn the mouth off myself. Perfect. Well, what have we got in it? We've mince, obviously. We've peas, carrots, onions, sweet corn even. And a layer of potatoes on top. Not much. But trust me, like you probably see me, like these meals are quite decent sized meals that I'm having, like a big bowl of porridge, nice big wrap, nice shepherd's pie, very filling. You're probably saying to yourself, they're not very diet conscientious, these meals. But the thing is, it's what you're not seeing is the thing. Like before I started this journey just 2 days ago, yesterday, you want to see the amount of junk that I was shoveling down my gullet. Like it was crazy. All sorts of crap and sugary stuff and chocolate and crisps and savory snacks and ice cream and fizzy pop. Sorry, I'm enjoying this too much. I can barely talk. It's so nice. So hungry as well. But yeah, I'm quite happy with the progress so far. Like, I mean, I was getting the hunger pangs now up until I took the first bite of this. But it's working. Like, I hadn't been used to being hungry, feeling hungry. I forgot what feeling hungry felt like, because I haven't been hungry in so long. Anytime I felt any kind of inkling, and not even when I'm feeling hungry or anything like that, I'd just be in the fridge or the pantry, you know. I keep saying it. It's crazy, especially over Christmas. Even Christmas was worse because there was far more junk food in the house, you know. Same as everyone's house, I guess. Like, look. That's right there in front of me. Like, it's just so tempting. But no. I'm not going to give in to temptation at all. This is so nice. My wife baked it. I just heated it up in the oven, but it was really, really good. Yeah, so I'm going to keep these videos up every day, like I said. Some people might find it interesting, some might not, but it's all about for me and having a record to look back on, you know what I mean? And I'd love looking back on this in a year's time and saying, look, remember that day, remember what I was doing that day, and how did I progress, and you know, it's one of my big regrets in life. Like, my biggest regret is being fat. But one of my big regrets in life, well, more of a, not a serious issue, but, you know, not keeping the traction up on my YouTube channel. I think I could be a bazillionaire by now if I had kept going. With the rage gauge and all that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Am I being, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, am I being an idiot thinking that way? Maybe. But yeah, look, life caught up with me and I just needed to provide for my family and stop focusing on games and YouTube and take life a bit more serious and, you know, build my career as opposed to my YouTube channel, which I did, you know. So
here I am now. My career is there. Time to focus back on YouTube now. Oh, one of my gaming buddies is calling me there as I'm making this video. If you're watching, you know who you are. I'll call you back shortly. Halfway through this shepherd's pie, it's absolutely delicious. Wife is one hell of a cook. She's fantastic, so diverse. It'll do a bit of everything. It's just, I have a lot to learn from her. I have a lot to learn from her in terms of cuisine, etc. That's why you see me doing the same repetitive chicken fillet wrap every day. It's either that or beans on toast. I know she's the best in the world now, but this is just fantastic. It's really heating me up as well. It's just the right mix of taste, you know. Is shepherd's pie? It's surely an Ireland and UK thing, right? Do they have it in? I have quite a few American viewers, so I'm just asking the question: do they have shepherd's pie in America, or is it purely a speciality cuisine over here? It's fantastic. Lots of veg in it, but again, there's also it's a bit saucy as well, and there's a small bit of carbohydrates in the spud layer on the top, but not too much, you know. Really nice. I just can't express how nice it is. And how satisfying it is, since, you know, when you have the hunger pangs. Wife makes them up in these little porcelain dishes, you know, single serving dishes. When I was growing up, my mother would have made them in a big tray, and you would have cut a portion out of the tray, you know, just for convenience when you're feeding a family. But I see another couple of porcelain servings over there as well, you know, which in the past I probably would have had 2. But not this time. No, this is it, last mouthful. Fantastic. That went down really well. 10 out of 10 on that. Yeah, have a drink here. Oh, it's good stuff. Yeah, so my plan now is I'm just going to go back into the office and check on OpenAI Codex. I had given it a task to do, so I'm going to check and see is that after doing that right and the way I want it. And then I'll wind down on the work for the weekend. I'll go on the game. Sorry, I'll edit the video first. Excuse me. This will be the last clip in the video today. And then once I've that edited and uploaded, then I will get into the game, and I'll play the game for several hours now, like 2 to 3 hours. I mean, it's only 7:30 now, just gone really, and I hope to be on the game by 9 p.m. maybe 9 p.m. Stay on until maybe midnight. Treat myself. It's the weekend. Why not? You know, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Absolutely love it. It's fantastic. In fact, I wonder, should I start streaming again? Granted, I don't have an audience or anything like that for gaming, or don't get viewers. It's kind of embarrassing, you know what I mean? Well, is it embarrassing? I don't really care. I do it, and if someone happens to have some time to watch it for a few minutes, great. You know? I don't know. Like, I've spent so much money on gaming tech and streaming tech. Of all the stuff, all the Elgato lineup, I have it. All the stuff you need for streaming. And I don't know why I'm just letting it sit there gathering dust. Maybe I should just, you know, pursue it a bit more. You know, it's my hobby. My main hobby is gaming. You know, so why not? And I like doing videos, as you can probably tell. I'm a bit of a social creature that way. It's crazy because online I'm a complete extrovert, right? I'm very social and all that kind of stuff. Offline, out in public, out in the real world, I'm completely introverted. Like I try to avoid crowds and stuff, and you know, it's weird. Online, I just feel like I have all that courage that there's no one here looking at me and judging me, even though there's lots of people potentially watching the video. Well, hopefully, lots of people watching the video. You know what I mean? And it's just a different vibe when you're not in front of people. It's a strange one. It's a strange one because, you know, I'm here. I'm really brave and full of courage and not afraid to say anything and opening up. But in public, I'm a bit reserved, a bit shyer, and you know, I watch what I say a bit more. You know, so it's a strange one. But I don't know where I went off on that tangent. But anyhow. All right, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to continue on tomorrow. Every video is going to have the same structure. I'm going to have a pillow talk section first thing in the morning when I wake up, and just to review the previous day, etc., and you know, talk about what the plan ahead is for the next day, and just to give some sort of content in the video, and you know, that's it. But anyway, I'm going to leave it here. I shall talk to you tomorrow. All the best. Bye bye.